Hey guys, I'm Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my July TBR, which is really huge. I kind of have a whole bunch of mixed books that I would like to read. Hopefully all of them I can get to this month. I'm not going to include the books I want to bring on vacation in this haul because I want to have those be a surprise. So my vacation TBR is probably going to be up right before I leave for vacation. I'm going to try and be posting Tuesdays, Thursdays, maybe an occasional Saturday. We'll see this month. But I leave like Wednesday this month sometime, and I'll have the vacation TBR up Tuesday so you guys know what I'm bringing on vacation with me to read. The plan is to read 4 books because I'm flying. So obviously I'm thinking 1 book there, 1 book back, and then 2 books for like, I guess, leisure time during vacation. But yes, so to start this, I guess, TBR, I would love to read Moonlight Sins by Jennifer Armentrout. I read this back when it first came out. I don't even remember when this came out, to be honest. February 2018. I read this, I believe, in February. I absolutely love this book, and my mom actually read this book too. I didn't force her to read it. I was like, hey mom, you want to read this? Because I want to get her into some of the books that I've been reading and try and share similar authors. So she read it and she loved it, and book 2 just came out June 26th, so I want to reread this month so I can get to book 2, hopefully. But I love this book. I remember loving it when I read it, and it was just so different and not what I expected, so I'm very excited to go back into this world. Then I feel like it's a given that I want to finish The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. I'm so upset I didn't finish it this month, but I feel like the reason I haven't is because I've been so concentrated on it. I've been doing my tabbing. I've been doing my post-it marking. I'll try and find you guys like a post-it page that I did. Like, it's like here. Like I post it like important stuff. So I feel like that takes up so much of my time that it's just harder to get through this book. But I am on page 258, and I believe this is about 450 pages. I'm not 100% sure. So I want to definitely finish this book this month, see what all the hype surrounding it is, because I already love it so much. I would like to see the ending. And of course, go check out the trailer for this book. This is coming out October 19th this year, the movie. The movie looks phenomenal. This book is amazing. So definitely go check it out and read it. Then I would love to finish Spirit, which is book 3 in the Elemental series by Bridget Kemmerer. I am in the middle of it. These are kind of like quick reads for me. They are enjoyable, but they're not the best writing, so it's more like, oh, it's a fun read. I don't really have to concentrate on it that much. So I am, oh my god, my hair is like super curly right here. So annoying. But you don't have to really concentrate on this so much, but I really enjoy them. They're cute, and this one follows Hunter in this book. And of course, this is a library book, if you can't tell how beat up it is. And then I would like to read Deep Redemption by Tilly Cole. As you guys know, I'm doing my Hades Hangman reread. I read all these books, I believe, in January, I think. I read them all in like January, so I read them this year, but I want to reread them because Crux Untamed just came out. I'm trying to slow down my rereads because I would love to bring Crux Untamed to college with me, hopefully, so I don't want to like read them and be like, oh, I gotta read the next book again. So I'm trying to do like one at a time and slow down. But this one I remember not being my favorite book because I didn't love the character this followed. This follows Prophet Cain. And if you know who that is, then like you know why I didn't really like how this book was based on him. But Tilly Cole actually just posted something on her Instagram, and she posted like the Hades Hangman. I don't know if they have the thingy on here. I'll try and show you guys. Normally she has like a, this. That's like the, I guess, the logo for them. But she just posted and she said, this series will not be done for a long time. And I was like, all my dreams are coming true. I need like all my characters to get books. Like Little Ash is my fave. He has to have a book. We need Viking to have a book. I think Tanner's having his book next, which Tanner I'm like, okay, like I could care less about. But just so many people need books, and I'm so happy that she's not finishing the series for like 5 million years, because this is like one of my favorite series of all time. And again, this is a motorcycle dark romance. And then I would love to read Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I did start reading it this month. I got up to chapter 13, so I did get decently far. I'm just not as into it as I originally was. I read this 2 Januaries ago when it came out, back in 2017, and I loved it. It was just a really good, solid read for me. But now, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm not in the mood to read it. I don't know if I'm growing out of some YA books. It just isn't, like, that appealing to me right now. And I want to finish it because I want to know if I really want to continue on to read Legendary, because Legendary is book 2. So hopefully I can finish this month and power through it. I don't know why I'm in a slump with some of the YA books. I just don't know. I am. Then I would love to read Balance by Lucia Franco. This is book 1 in her gymnastics series. This is a forbidden romance, so it's forbidden, but it's a gymnastics romance, and I love gymnastics. I did it when I was a kid. I think I did it, so I did gymnastics, dance, and soccer, and then it came to a point, I forgot how old I was. I must have been maybe like, I don't know, 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that, and I remember my parents were like, you have to pick one. I feel like, I don't know, like I really wanted to just continue with gymnastics. I don't know why I didn't, but I love watching the Olympics with gymnastics. I love watching college gymnastics. Like, everything about it's so cool, and I wish I continued on, but I chose soccer, and don't get me wrong, I love soccer dearly. I just wish I could have done gymnastics as well. But yes, I love this book. I got it as a gift on my Kindle, which was really, really good. I couldn't decide what to rate it, and I never wrote a review for it, so I want to just give this another shot and figure out my feelings for it, because I did get book 2, which is Execution, and I think this is going to be a 4-book series, and book 3 comes out in September, so I definitely want to read these. May bring them to college, may not, but I want to get to this book this month. And this cover, guys, anyway, is gorgeous. Like, let me know. Then I would love to read Dividing Eden and Eden Conquered. This is book 1 and 2 by Joelle Charbonneau. Sorry, there's like a glare. By Joelle Charbonneau. This is like a YA. I mean, it's, for me, like, they're technically fantasy, but I don't consider them fantasy. They're like kingdom reads. So they have like a kingdom. And I believe there's 2 twins, and one of them can get the crown, so they kind of turn on each other and they don't like each other. I remember loving the first book, so I want to reread the first book to get into the second book. No clue if this is going to be a series. Don't even know if it's a duology. I don't really know what's happening, but I want to get back into the YA fantasy realm, and these are like the perfect books to get in with them. These are just, they are really, really pretty, and I'm very excited to see what happens. And then I have another set of 2 books, which is Royal Bastards and City of Bastards by Andrew Schwartz. Schwartz? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But these, I really love the first book. The second book just came out, and the purple in this cover is just so pretty, guys. I love it. But I want to get back into these. These are yet again a YA fantasy. It has a lot of magic in it. And there's another glare. These are library books, so they have like plastic stuff on them. But it's a lot of fantasy, and it's basically the illegitimate sons and daughters of powerful figures in the kingdom kind of band together because no one really likes them. And I think they were on like the shore, and she sees her dad killing someone important and realizing that he's evil or something. I forgot what happens, but I remember really enjoying them, so I want to get back into them. Again, I don't know if this is a series, a duology, no clue at all, but I'm very excited to get into these 2 books. Sorry for my long TBR, guys. We're almost done. We're almost done. This is 15 books here, and I have another 4, so I'm hopefully gonna read a lot. I'll maybe do a reading vlog. I don't know, I'll try and do some more stuff because I want to film a lot before I go to college so you guys can see it. Okay, on to the next book. So we have Crossing the Line by Simone Elcles. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I've loved every single book she's written. That's a lie. I've only read 5 books of her out of the 7 I think she's written. They're really good. They have mixed gender in them, so I think that's interesting. This one, I don't really know anything about. All I know is I believe he like runs away from his abusive stepdad to Mexico, and they end up obviously forming like a relationship. It hasn't gotten good reviews on Goodreads. It's only gotten like a 3 point something out of 5. So I'm a little hesitant about it, but I really love her writing and her story and everything about it. So I definitely want to get to this book this month, see if I really, really enjoy it or not. And then we have Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. Yes, I have not yet read this book. I've been waiting for my library to get this into me, but it's been on hold for like so long. I think this came out in May, I think, or April. If it came out in April, I'm such a bad person. I don't know, it doesn't say. I think this came out in May, but first off, I love this cover, and I really enjoyed Leah as a character. The ending of Simon was just weird with Leah, so I don't know how I'm gonna like this one at all, but she is plus-sized, and she is in a band, so it's kind of about her figuring out her feelings and everything. So I really like Becky's writing. It's very quick. It's very flowy. Like, you can get through it really fast. So I feel like I'm going to like this. I'm not sure if my friend has read it yet because I know she was talking about it. So if she read it, then she'll let me know how she thought of it. But I definitely want to get to it this month and see what everyone's been talking about with this book. Then to finish out the Elemental series, I want to read Secret and Sacrifice by Bridget Kemmerer. This guy's beautiful, so I'm living for this cover. But Secret is book 4 and Sacrifice is book 5. A little bit about these books. Basically, they're elementals, and this is a family of brothers. I think there's 4 of them. So there's Michael, Gabriel, Nick, and Chris. Gabriel and Nick are twins. So each book follows a different brother, minus the book that follows Hunter. He's like their friend, kind of. And the plot like keeps going with each book, but there's kind of a star, and each point on the star represents an element, so they fall directly on the point, so they are able to control an element. So earth, air, water, fire, and then there's spirit, which is one of them. And then there's like these hunters, which are called guides, that want to kill them. It's like a whole big thing going on. I really, really like these books. They're not the greatest of writing, as I've said before, but they're just enjoyable to read. I remember reading Secret, and Secret I think was my favorite of all the books. If you've read it, you know why. But Bridget Kemmerer, she came out with 2 other YA contemporaries. So this is, I guess, YA paranormal, I would kind of say. Realistic fiction. She came out with 2 other YA contemporaries, and then her new book coming out is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which I'm super excited about, but it doesn't come out till January, so I gotta wait. I didn't get an ARC, so I gotta wait. But yeah, so these are the closing books, books 4 and 5 of her series. And then lastly, I want to read Stay Sweet by Simone Vivian. I don't really have too much contemporary on this list, so I wanted to throw this in. Plus, it has ice cream. It's all girls, very feminist, and I really want to read this book and see what everyone's been talking about. It did come out a while ago. Does it say when it came out? No, I believe this came out maybe like May, maybe April. I'm not sure, but I really just want to read it and just enjoy a fluffy contemporary YA. So that's it. That's all my July TBR. Again, I'm going to film a separate vacation TBR for you guys to see what I'm bringing on vacation. But this is pretty much a good mix of books. I want to read as much as I can this month because August I feel like it's going to be solely college related. So I want to try and read as much as possible. If you have any recommendations, be sure to leave them down below. And that's it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye guys!